Hello, it's 2014 in March and it's the Interpacific Spearfishing Champs. I'm here with the New Zealand team and it's day one of our training camp. So we're going out to the reef. Fortunately the passage is right here, so we don't have to go very far to get out through the reef, and we're into it. So we're going to go and see what the fishing's like.
My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the wave. Wave after wave, wave after wave, I'm slowly drifting. My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the...
Now, because of the area we're diving right beside the reef, and you've got these big waves crashing over the reef. And every now and then you get a lull and you can move in a bit closer, and it lulls you into a false sense of security. And unfortunately, on our first day, Rowan's got caught out. He's got sucked over the reef in one of those big waves. It's not only ripped his fin off, it's ripped his booty off, he's lost his gun. As you can see, it's done a lot of damage to his foot on the coral. Fortunately, that's all the damage that's been done, because it can be a lot worse in this situation. So it's a bit of a lesson for all of us. We've got to watch in close around the reef. We want to get in there, but man, it's dangerous. How are we feeling, Ron?
Really pissed.
The day's ended up not so flash.
Gutted. Not happy.
I can make it easy to love me. Still I reach, find a way. I'm stuck here in between. I'm looking for the right words to say. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream.
It's the end of day two for our scouting. We've just got a few more species today to show you.
Really awesome.
That's a bluefin trevally. You've got to pick on some of these during the comp. They're not real clever, but they're pretty good eating too as well. It's a long-nosed emperor. They tend to be a bit more skitterish. They don't come too close to you. That's a reasonable size one for here, I think. Batfish. They're good eating here too. You see big schools of them in places. It's a drummer. But I haven't actually seen a lot of these until we got into one of the classes.
My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the wave. Wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting. My face above the water. My feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting away, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the.
We were just diving the reef, just doing our scouting. I just did a dive and came up and we were about to swim off and I was following Dad. And then I looked behind me and two of these came swimming up to me. And then they turned away when I saw them. I went after them and followed them for a while. They wouldn't come anywhere near me. And unfortunately they started following the boat. And one of them took off away from the boat and this one had to go in between me and the boat, so I quickly closed the gap. And it wasn't a very good shot, but managed to hold. It peeled all my line off my reel pretty quickly. Luckily Dad had a float line to come attached to it as well. Then after I landed this one, two more came in and started following us. We run out of guns, so I had to go get another gun, just a little gun to try and shoot them. We followed them for ages trying to get a spear into one. Part of being in the team is you've got to eat lots of fish. So every day we fill it out what we catch and we give it to the restaurant where we're staying and they cook it up for us. So we're getting to try all the tropical species. So this is one of the big parrots. They're a beautiful looking fish. They're a fish that a lot of the tourists like to see, but they're also very good eating and the locals probably rate them as one of the best eating fish here. So we shoot a couple, 2 or 3 or 4 each day, enough to feed all our party. This one here is called steep head or blunt head parrot. We've got a bigger one being scaled in the water at the moment. I'll show you that because it's an absolute cracker. But this is just beautiful. They cook it really well, the locals. We've just been feasting on fish every day, so it's great. Grab me that big one up, Jackson. Just go to Gemma down there. So that's a blunt-head parrot. Jackson shot that one earlier today. It's been scaled, so hopefully they'll cook it with the skin on, but the scales are enormous big things. See if I can rip off a scale. Well, there's a scale there. They're the most amazing colours, but see how big their scales are. They're like the big snapper scales back in New Zealand. So that's a blunt-head parrot. Interpacific Spearfishing Championships in Raiatea, Tahiti, 2014. So we're all lined up, we're in zone 2. I've got the girls, the New Zealand girls with me, they're about to get in. The area goes about 2 kilometres this way down to a pass, and about 2.5 to 3 kilometres that way to another pass. This area actually just goes past the pass. So we've got the men's, the New Zealand men's team over here. We're surrounded by, we've got Tahiti, Guam, Hawaii, Australia, New Caledonia, a local Raiatea team, and of course New Zealand here competing. So the gun's about to go off for the start of the competition. They'll be in the water for 6 hours, and then again tomorrow for another 6 hours. And they combine the scores from the 2 days to get the top country. So good luck to our New Zealand girls. They're piling in and they're about to give it a go. I can't go anywhere near them for the first hour as the manager. We have to let them fish for an hour before we can go in and see how they're going and take off any fish they've got and fix any gear. So that's all underway.
My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting away, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the easy to love me.